4 years later, it returned, and it was quite devastating. Our doctors couldn't believe that it had returned, and everyone was shocked, and it was stage 3 at that point. And so I was obviously extremely scared. After the birth of the twins, we did go and get it checked out and found that it had metastasized to the bones. And so at that point, I was stage 4. It was all in my spine and in my hips and rib. I had a collapsed T10 vertebrae, so basically a broken back, broken ribs, which explained the horrendous pain that I was feeling during the end of the pregnancy. And so now we were faced with this advanced stage of cancer, and as well as we're holding 2 newborn babies, which was just really difficult. It felt like the whole world stopped. My name's Jennifer Ballard. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm a mother of 4. I have a 12 and 11-year-old and 2-year-old twins. So I've been on a 10-year journey, a little over 10-year journey with breast cancer. I was diagnosed in 2012 at the age of 28. It was DCIS, or stage 0 at the time. And so they just did a mastectomy on me and told me that that was all I needed to do. And I was young, and they were really hopeful and said, "You're good to go, we got it all." And so I at that time was scared, but felt their confidence that it was taken care of. But I just continued with life, tried to do a little bit more of a natural, holistic lifestyle, and continued on. And then 4 years later, it returned, and it was quite devastating. And so I was obviously extremely scared, but I knew that I wanted to pursue a natural approach. I knew that, okay, it returned, something's not right with my body. Why is it returning? Why isn't my immune system fighting it? But the pressure from my family, the fear, I fed off of everyone else's fear, and I quickly decided I need to do the conventional route and just do it and get it done with. And so went through a rigorous, really hard, difficult treatment with surgery, chemotherapy, and then radiation. And when that was done, I just wanted to be done with it. I wanted to move on with life. I wanted to grab that comfort blanket of denial and just pretend that it didn't happen and move on. But even though I knew deep down something's not right, we need to look at more of this. We need to take a closer look at my whole body, see what's going on. And I denied that in myself. I pushed it back and just wanted to move on with life. And so we had 2 kids, had businesses, and we were busy. And so continued on, and then in 2019 we found out a big surprise that we were pregnant, and double surprise is when we found out we were pregnant with twins. And so we got really excited, and we're happy to be expanding our family, and went through the pregnancy, had a healthy pregnancy, until the end. I started to have extreme pain in my back and in my ribs, and it was the end of the pregnancy though, and I thought, let's just get through it, have the babies, and then we can take a look at what's going on and take an MRI. We did go and get it checked out and found that it had metastasized to the bones. And so at that point, I was stage 4. And now we were faced with this advanced stage of cancer. It felt like the whole world stopped. And the crazy part was it was during COVID, so the whole world did stop, which was ironically a little bit nice to feel like the world stopped for myself personally, but also the whole world actually slowed down and stopped. But we addressed the cancer and the advanced stage diagnosis, and it was shock, but yet it really wasn't deep down to me, because I knew that I hadn't looked at the real root causes of what was causing this cancer. But again, I wanted to do what the doctors were saying to do, what my family was wanting me to do. So we started a conventional route, but I also integrated a lot of these things that for years I had been researching and started doing. But because of COVID, we didn't feel like we could travel. So we waited to come to Hope4Cancer until now in 2023. And when I walked through the doors, I just felt such peace and relief and excitement and hope, because it was like, this is where I know that they care for you on a holistic level. They care for you spiritually, physically, and they are looking at this cancer at truly what are the root causes and why is it continuing to come back, and what can we do for your body to build your body up to be able to fight this cancer in the way that you need to. And that was just such a huge relief to me. To feel the hope that you feel when you walk in. I had done at this point a decade worth of doctor's appointments with oncologists, and they always look at you with kind of a little bit of pity and a little bit of doom look in their eyes. But that's not the case when you come here. When you come here, they look at you with love and hope and a sense of confidence and encouragement that you just don't feel anywhere else. And so I immediately knew this was where I was supposed to be, and I was so glad that we had finally made it happen and got to be here to address my health. So I think what I've learned about myself, and especially here, meeting with Dr. Leslie and looking at the more emotional component of it, I've realized that when you yourself are scared, and then you also feel everybody else's fear, your family's fear, and everyone you love and care about's fear, and you carry that, and then you also carry their desire of wanting to do it the way the doctors are telling you to do it. I just wish I would have had that strength to say, after conventional, let's do it this way, which is deep down the way that I think that my body needs to handle it. So the doctors treat you like you are a true person that they love and care about. It's been amazing, the community. When you're home and you're going through the diagnosis and the treatments, you feel alone. But being day in, day out with a group of people that is going through the same thing, it's such a empowering and emboldening feeling to have everyone's energy around that uplifts you. And it's really encouraging to know that we're going to continue to stay in touch, we're going to follow each other, we're praying for each other, and to have that built-in group of friends and community just is such a gift.